Yeah, it's the Archivest, y'all. Exclusively interviewing DJ Premier and Pete Rock at the Red Bull World Finals.
All right.
And who is the Hall of Fame's heavyweight legendary DJ Premier and the legendary Pete Rock?
You said, who are we?
Yes.
We're DJs, producers, artists, and we both run our own labels. You know, Soul Brother and Year Round Records. So we're entrepreneurs and all that.
And out of many collaborations, DJ Premier, you've had a lot of contributions to the hip-hop culture. Let us know about your classic projects from New York Reality Check 101, and what is some of the most noted you'd like to share to the people? It's Premier.
I mean, you know, obviously the legacy of Gangstar, rest in peace to Guru, continues to grow even with the loss of him physically here. You know, we left a legacy, and we've been stamped as icons from all of our peers, from Grandmaster Flash to, you know, Grandmaster J, R.I.P. to him too, to
R.I.P. Heavy D.
Yeah, R.I.P. Heavy D, man, and Trouble T.R.O.Y. You know, we've taken so many losses in the hip hop culture, from ODB to Pac to Big to, you know, even to Slim Duncan, R.I.P., who just passed away yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like we just keep losing all the great ones, from Pun to, you know, it just goes on and on and on to L. You know, and through all of that, we preserve the culture by carrying on what we're intended to do, which is to keep the music fresh and keep the beats coming and keep artists, you know, coming through that represent the culture like we do, you know, all the time.
Pete Rock, Soul Survivor, the inspiration behind it.
Being signed to Loud Records and developing relationships with like Rich Isaacson and Steve Rifkin, you know, becoming closer to Big Pun, you know, after meeting him, being like a real friend. He was a cool cat like that. And just being a label mate to all these other great groups like Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, you know, so forth. And it was a great experience. I was very inspired just from the artists alone that were on that label. So everything else explains itself.
And Premier, recently you dropped a hit with Evidence for Cats and Dogs. You share on the creative process. It's been heavily in rotation.
Oh, okay. I actually made that beat for Busta.
Oh, you did?
And I did 11 beats for Busta Rhymes' new album, and every one he passed on, somebody took it. And one was Wise P. It ended up being You See It. Busta would be like, yo, do one of them stab beats. I made a stab beat. He didn't like it, so it went to the Wise P. He said, yo, make something that's got like a little singing sample in it. So I did the U samples in it, and he said that wasn't it. You know, Evidence say, yo, I need a beat like for Cats and Dogs. I said, I got something that I just got back from Bus that he's not using. He said, send it to me, let me hear it. He said right away, that's it, I'm gonna write to it and send it back, because he was in LA. Sent it right back, and I love the way he versed it and pinned the joint. So we got it in, and I'm happy to say I did do 2 for Busta finally that he took that came out really good. One's called Return of the Boom Bap 2012, and the other one just called the DJ Premier Intro, which is dope. So we finally got it right. Shout to Bustle Bus.
And for each of you, your top 5 hip-hop albums of all time.
Not in any order, but definitely Paid in Full, Eric B. and Rakim. Radio, LL Cool J. Boogie Down Productions, Criminal Minded. I would definitely say EPMD, Business as Usual. I would say Run-D.M.C's first album, just Run-D.M.C. What else? Great Adventures of Slick Rick. I would also say classic album. I'd even say what would I say? I would say Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5 first album, the Message album.
Yeah.
An epic event with the Red Bull World DJ Championships. With you guys together, share on being part of this and documenting the history for Vancouver being here.
Well, I mean, you know, it's an honor to even be asked to judge anything or even to do this, even like the show we did last night. And we love our craft, we love our culture, and we're happy to be a part of anything that Red Bull puts in the mix, especially with the fact that they're covering the extension of what we do as being beat makers and producers and DJs and artists. It's a beautiful thing to have a convention like this and all these people that's in town just for this event, you know, from Z-Trip to Just Blaze, Ghostface, you know, to us, to You know, shout to my man Shortcut who hit me up and said, "Yo, see y'all tomorrow." You know, like
Dub-C?
yeah,
Dub-C,
Dub-C, Crazy
Crazy
Tunes,
Tunes.
Prince in town, Watch the Thrones in town. We're going to catch that tonight.
Yeah,
We
we'll see
just
that.
that's on the humble. We just hit him up and say, "Yo, we here. Can we get hooked up?" And Kanye, his manager, hooked us up to go to the show.
Word.
And your best hip hop memory you've been part of or contributed to?
Gangstar. You know that's the most the biggest part of my career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Working with Run-D.M.C. with CL Smooth is probably some of my biggest accomplishments. Well, you know, working with Run-D.M.C. is huge because that was big. You know what I mean?
I remember we were supposed to be in that video for Down with the King.
Yes.
We was on the last day of our Gangstar tour. We were on the bus, and I remember Run kept saying, "Yo, are y'all gonna make it?" And I remember Naughty by Nature was there, Easy, everybody you could think of was there, and we didn't make it. They had to move on because our bus we got caught in traffic, and before you knew it, it was almost 3 in the morning. I was like, damn.
You guys have any shouts?
Yeah, shouts to my whole family. Shout to Fat Gary, my manager. Shout to Biggest Gourd, Around Records. Shout to you know my mommy and daddy, my sisters, and my nieces and nephews. Shout to my son Jalen, and shout to hip hop.
Shout to my son Elijah. Shout to my daughter Sky. Shout to my family at home, moms, pops. Rest in peace. Heavy D, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Trouble T.R.O.Y, rest in peace.
Yeah. Guru.
The wife and kids.
Yeah, R.I.P. Guru for forever, man. Gangstar.
And shouts to Red Bull Canada and Fat Gary. And this is the Archivest.
One love, baby.
Peace.